But let's start the show. We're going to talk about Apple reopening. That's right. Over here in Australia land, Apple have reopened. And what was it like going there? Tell us.
So we went to our local Apple store, which was in Robina, which is a shopping mall, kind of like your normal Westfields and so on. And we noticed that there was a huge queue outside. So Ash was like, oh, maybe it's like the new iPhone is being released or something. It's like some pre-order going on. But actually, we took a closer look. And what they were doing is they were queuing everybody up, checking their temperatures, and they were giving them all face masks.
Free surgical masks that you deposited at the end of the show. And it wasn't actually busy. It was just busy when we saw it. It was like 2 people queuing up and 2 people leaving. It seemed more busy than normal, but it turned out it was just full of staff.
Yeah, literally there were more staff than actual patrons going around.
But surprising for you, we have exclusive footage of Apple's reopening. That's right, we're going to be showing you exactly what it's like when Apple is going to reopen in a town near you. Of course, let us know if Apple has reopened near you. Probably hasn't, but over in Australia it has. Do you want to see the footage? Tell us. Do you want to see the footage? I think she wants to see the footage.
I do.
I want to see if this footage is going to work. We're doing a live show right here. It's going to be fun.
Oh, you throw away the mask. What's going on here?
So we're outside the Apple store in Robina, and as you can see, there's a huge queue outside.
Yeah, free mask.
So to get into Apple store, you have to have your temperature checked. They give you a free mask where you go inside, they make sure there's not too many people inside of the Apple store, and then as you leave, you've got to dispose of your mask and then walk away. Interesting.
That's awesome.
Should we go inside?
What did you guys think of that amazingness, exclusive footage? Look at that, they're handing out free surgical masks. You don't need to buy a mask anymore. Just go to Apple, they'll give you a free one. You don't even need to throw it away in the bin.
No, but I think the problem is you have to throw it away in the bin on your exit.
You don't have to. You don't have to. They're not going to force you. They're not going to force it, you know?
Maybe.
You get a free temperature check, to shoot you with a laser. It's pretty fun. We saw our mate, the manager of the store. He looked cool. He was doing some cool stuff over there. So it's.
But I do like that they're taking it seriously. Like they're actually, I mean, I know in Australia I think we're towards the end of it, but in Australia, in Apple, certainly they are kind of really looking after their staff. They're looking after the people that are going in as well. I think it's really commendable.
I think there's something in a word in Arabic. It's called hissa. That means they're having a laugh. They're having a bit of fun. There was way too many stops, but I'm glad they're open, and I'm glad that they're having a bit of fun. I think the corporate overlords over in the USA have said they needed these procedures, because at the moment, I don't know what's going on with this situation, but I feel like the press have completely forgotten about it. They've moved on to other topics.
I think they have. I think you're right. I think there's some other pressing things that are going on right now.
Mass protests going on. No one is social distancing in the world.
Exactly. Actually, you know what, Ash? Speaking of that, I was going to say this. I was going to say this later, but I feel like now is like the suitable time to talk about this. Okay, so we know what's going on in America, and obviously it's a very sad situation. Of course, we don't condone any violence of any nature, and we hope that things are peaceful. However, I have a question for you. Hypothetical question, okay? Are you ready?
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, put yourself in a situation where you're maybe in America and there's all of this looting and rioting going on. Okay, so you're now going to go and loot a shop. Now I've seen adverts, or I've seen on the news articles, people going to Macy's, they've been going to computer shops, they've been going to all sorts of shops just looting the products. If you had to loot one product, I say you had to, obviously you're not looting anything, but if you were hypothetically allowed to loot one product from the Apple store, what would it be and why?
Okay, so basically she wants to know what you would steal. Stealing is wrong. I do not encourage stealing. I'm so grateful when they were writing over in London. I was in Canada doing, I think, a SIGGRAPH. Check it out, SIGGRAPH. Amazing conference about graphics, computer programming. I was stuck over there, so I couldn't do anything silly. I probably would have done something silly because everyone was having a laugh during those riots. They were like taking selfies with like the budget rice you can get, all that kind of stuff. So I probably would have done something stupid. So thankfully I wasn't in the country. Thankfully I'm not in America at the moment because I could have been doing something silly. But if I was to do something silly, I of course wouldn't, and I do not encourage you guys to do that, especially Apple. But if you was gonna take something from Apple, just say you had to, someone said they'll beat you up if you never, do not take the iPhones, do not take the iMac, do not take the Mac Pros. You don't want to take that stuff. serial numbers, they're tracked, they're Bluetooth C, constantly telling you the locations, telling the headquarters the location that they can remotely disable your computers. If you're planning on taking it to sell it off quickly, then you want to exchange hands, and okay, do that. Don't do that.
Don't do any of this. It's just a fun
But what
question.
you want to get, man, the dongles, my friends. You get the trackpads, you get the mice, you get the keyboards, you get the stand. Do you know the new, was it Apple iPad stand, the keyboard? You get some of that. That stuff not tracked whatsoever. So the TVs, whatever you can get that isn't got any intelligence. Some of them have drones, all that kind of stuff. So don't get the MacBooks. Don't get anything. I'm not saying you're good, but if you wanted to get something, the dongles, man, you get 10 of those, $1,000.
And to be honest, you probably need them. If you've got an iPhone, you need them.
You know, I had one of the looters. He looted an iMac, and then on the way home, he got jacked.
The police stopped him.
No, was it what?
The police. Oh no, sorry.
No, he got jacked.
It wasn't, yeah.
And then people were telling him, what are you gonna do? Report him to the police?
Someone stole the iMac off him.
Anyway, I hope you guys are safe out there and you're doing well. And of course, you know, lives matter and everything is important. So sad what's going on in the world, but hopefully things will improve. I hope you guys are all safe where you're going. Are you guys safe? Have you guys looted anything? Let us know. Comment section below. Confession. Okay, don't let us know. It's been tracked.
It's on the internet.
All right.
Okay, I think it's time to take some questions.
Some
Are you ready?
questions.
Okay, Apple glasses coming soon as we talk about.
Whoa, wait a second.
What?
This is actually a genius idea. We was actually going to say this actually. I was going to say it, but it missed my mind.
What?
The stand, the Pro XDR stand. Just grab one of those babies. $1,000 each. The stand.
It's true. And get it with the wheels as well.
Oh, the wheels, the stand. That's what you want to. I mean, don't want to be. You said questions.
Yes.